Hey guys, welcome back. And I just wanted to check into Hamster Kombat here before I turn in for the night. And usually like to do this because, the coins have accrued and I can, do a couple of things before, I rest for the night and check again tomorrow. So here we go inside the game. And I'm still learning here. So there may be a few things that maybe you know already, and then maybe a few things that you don't. So, I hope you learn something here anyways, but we'll see. And you can tell me in the comments if you have a better suggestions or anything else you can tell me that we can learn from each other. Okay, so we go for this 410k KuCoin bonus. It's been here. My cash here is full. So one thing I'm not sure if all of you do, and I do, is because I'm pretty impatient. And we can go ahead and, click on this one at a time as fast as we can, and it goes up pretty fast. But from other games, I've learned that there is multi-touch here. So you can use 2 fingers, see that? 2 fingers, or even 3 fingers, or 4, or actually 5. So I use all 5 fingers of my right hand, and then look at the numbers go down really fast. I mean, it only takes pretty much like, I think it was about 15 seconds or something like this. The game almost slows down. It's going so fast that it's trying to process all this, but you see how fast it goes. So I don't know if any of you guys are using this, but to me, like, this is amazing because I can just get done with this, again, in 10, 15 seconds and I'm done. Otherwise, it would be way too painful, and I don't like to wait that long for stuff. Um, just recently, I saw this boost feature, which I know, how could you not know, right? But the multi-tap and the energy limit down here, I thought was pretty important, but someone told me, and I think I agree, because unless you have a lot of time to play, right? If you're playing like every 20 minutes, I guess this could be important, right? But a lot of us either work or don't have time. So we do want the full energy thing, right? As well, because I don't even use it enough. Because again, I don't have time to log in too often. So I think the full energy thing is kind of important, because it's just basically, free energy and free coins here. Um, but a lot of times when I'm logging in, it's like, it's full. It's like 6 out of 6. So I know I'm missing out on a lot of points here. I am. But, that's the game. I mean, some people just don't have time to get all the coins that they possibly could. But I think one of the most important things that I found out about is the mini game, not the mini game, sorry, the daily combo here. And here, for whatever reason, in the beginning, I did not check out all the different categories of the PRT, markets, legal, Web3 specials. I kind of just looked at it and go, oh, okay, different categories. Well, let me just go in order from the left. But I'm not sure why I didn't check the specials. But as you see in the specials, here is where you really can gain the daily, So I've been getting this Kamala one, the first one. As you can see here, by getting the one thing which I can afford, 427k, you get 35k, daily on top of that. So that's pretty good. Okay, there's nothing else here where you can get 35k. Even this costs like 4 million at the top. That's ridiculous, right? And it only gives you 3k. Here, I mean, what are you getting? 3k. 600. I mean, this is nothing. And I just started these categories, so they're really low. But I'm not even sure if I want to waste time on these because the profit you get per hour is so insignificant at this point, even though I just started. I think the specials is the way to go. Now here, I'm always into math. So I was trying to calculate, and I'm not sure if I remember correctly, but I'm pretty sure. I was trying to calculate which one of these would be the best. Luckily, right now, I can afford all of them. But let's say that these numbers get really high, and you check in, and you can only afford one at a time of these three. So what I would do, and this is me, I don't know if you guys have a different system. Again, let me know in the comments if you have something else that's better. But here, even though 35k is the greatest, I would rather get like 2 or 3 of the other ones if they had a better value. So for example, in order to calculate this, if you guys are good at math, just ignore me right now, okay? But I'm just going to tell the people an easy way to calculate this, to be sure you know what you're doing. So basically, you want the PPH to be high, right? So if you do like a little fraction for the ratio, if you want the PPH high, you want to do a calculation where you get a high number, which indicates which one you should do. It's easier that way, right? Why do the inverse? So you just put the PPH in the numerator at the top, and you put the 427K at the bottom in the denominator, and you just divide that out in a calculator. And I believe, again, this may be wrong because I calculated this a while ago in my head, and then I confirmed, but I don't remember totally, but I'm pretty sure that was around 0.08 or something, or 0.08 and change. And the next one here, the Telegram mini app launch, I think it was like 0.09. And then the bottom one here, the Hamster Store launch, I think it was like 0.1. So they're all fairly close. Before, Camilla was much higher, was much better. That's why I got it until now. But at this point, I was like, it looks kind of close, so let me really calculate it. So at this point, what I'm saying is the Hamster Stone launch is the best ratio for your buck. You're getting the most PPH per coins you're spending. So therefore, in this case, if you can only get one, you should get the Hamster Store launch. This is what I'm going to do now. And let me see if there's a delay on this. Yeah, so 1 minute delay to get the next one. Now, what I found, again, is like the Camilla, before the ratio was great. But as I got more, for whatever reason, they were, ending up getting the ratio lower and lower. So I guess they want you to get the lower ones for something. They're kind of like, guiding you to this, which is fine. And so I'm going to get this one next, which is available now. Okay. Oh, I can do it again. Great. Well, oh no, they're not. Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's another 5 minutes. Jeez. Okay. I'm not really sure how they calculate how much time you have left. Maybe I've done that many more times than I have the bottom one so far. I haven't really been counting, so I don't know. But I'm going to get this one anyway because I can afford it. Remember, this is before bedtime. So there's no reason for me to save money, right? Because tomorrow morning or tomorrow afternoon when I check in again, it's going to, have maximum coins pretty much anyway. I'm going to have, probably 1 million or more. So why save it? It doesn't make any sense. And then we have another hour and a half for that. So that's not happening tonight. So this one's done. So we just do this one again. And yeah, I feel like this is the key in getting your PPH and then the daily up, because we're basically adding 40K here and 30K there and 5K there. So basically today, just now, forget about today. Just now, I pretty much added what? That was like, I forget what it was before on the bottom. I think it was like around 20K. Got like 35, 55K, and this one's like 60K. So by maybe later tomorrow or the next day, I'll be basically adding 100K a day, of mining, which is great because, you have to get about 1 million or more, I think, to get some bonuses and to get legendary status and all this other stuff that, I heard about. But I think, you want to get at least, 1 million to 2 million. And I'm not even close to that yet because, again, I didn't play the game correctly from the beginning. I wasted so much money, as I'm going to show you again. But here, there's not much I can do. After I check my messages, maybe I'll go back and do the Telegram mini because that's only 3 minutes away. And maybe the Hamster Store launch again. Camilla is not happening. Then I can get an extra, like 34,000 overnight. Is that per hour? Yeah, per hour. So that could be pretty good. That I think this way I'm going to get to the million a lot faster. And we'll see what happens in a couple of days. We'll check in. So I'm saying here, see, PR team. As I said on the top, you see how the cost is 4 million. And on the right, marketing is 4 million. IT team is 3 million. So clearly I've wasted millions, okay, on these bonuses to get my PPH up. And it's totally worthless. Look at the PPH. It's 3 and 2. The other ones were like 40 and 20. So I'm not really sure how this was supposed to be played. I'm not even sure if the specials were available in the beginning. But I do know for a fact that here, missed opportunities. I missed quite a few. Now, all of these are fairly lower in their PPH, but that's probably because they were different levels again. So for example, this fight one, it's 10K here. It starts at 10K. So that could have easily given you a bonus of like 20, 30, or 40K early, which would have been a great, compounding PPH till now. So I could have been, who knows, 1 million or 2 million by now already, So I think these bonuses were key in getting them in these specials. But, at least I know now. And then all these, I haven't really done any research. Okay, so I'm not really sure. So if you guys know anything special about these separate categories, tell me in the comments what's going on with these and if it's important. or are you guys sticking with specials also? So besides, that's what I really want to go over today. And so here, we'll go over the daily cipher and the other stuff later. But I just want to go through that whole daily combo and the different categories there and the clicking stuff and the boost stuff. So, hopefully this helps you out. And if you like this, just subscribe so you get all the updates with the notification button, and like it and share, and that'll be great. Okay, appreciate it. And we'll see you next time.